This kid's happy. You think Ronaldo's good? You're gonna end up getting Kalinic at that.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Italian Football TV. It's been a good minute since we've been back on these chairs doing the transfer news, but we definitely held it off well because there is so much news.
Big day, boys!
So many talking points that we got to get into.
But before that, we're a little late, but happy Canada Day to all our Canadian boys and girls and gals and men
dogs and cats and everything.
Goldfish. And of course, happy 4th of July, not yet for our American viewers. And we decided we want to do something.
Yes, so we're having a sale on our website, the Culture Shirts, 15% off. The code is gonna be Ronaldo. That's what I'm talking about.
No,
Type
Ronaldo.
it in, 15% off.
We gotta do something more neutral. Manolas or Monogod or something.
Bro, it's Ronaldo's funny.
Ronaldo's funny, it's relevant. But that's just for you if it's
Okay. Guys, we'll argue this off camera. Whoever wins, this code will go on the screen right now.
Okay, guys, whatever's on the thing,
15% off. You got like 2 or 3 days since this is the first time recording. Anyway, let's jump into the news right now. So basically, this is how it's going to work. We all know why you clicked into this video. We all know what we're going to talk about. But before we do that, we have some housekeeping to do. Let me run through all of the news. There's no real need to comment on it because we know what we're going to comment on. Okay, starting this off. AC Milan officially signed Real Madrid's wonder kid from many years ago. I don't know, Mike, you probably remember him. Halinovic? I don't even know how to say it. Halilovic. Free transfer from Hamburg. He's still only 22 years old. He's from Croatia. Fabian Ruiz had his medical for Napoli today. They activated his 30 million release clause from Real Betis, and he's expected to sign very soon. Lazio announced the signing of RB Salzburg's midfielder Valon Berisha, 25 years old, 7.5 million euros. Jorginho is expected to head to England on Thursday to join Manchester City. They found an agreement for 55 million euros. Caldara had his medical today. Juventus back in January paid 15 million plus 10 million in added on bonuses. And yeah, Atletico Madrid have shown interest in Kalinic. Milan won 25 million. Atletico.
That must be a joke or something.
It's Atletico and I think Sevilla too, like also jumped in on that deal. Man U, Chelsea, and mostly PSG all want Bonucci. PSG are the only ones to really show a concrete offer, and Bonucci is thinking about leaving AC Milan now that they're not in Europe next season. And last news, Sky Italia say Inter offered 10 million euros with a 40 million option to buy to Bordeaux for Malcolm. They want an option to buy. Bordeaux wants an obligation to buy. This deal seems like it's going to take long. Let's get into the news that everybody clicked into this video for. Ronaldo. Cristiano CR7 Ronaldo.
Penaldo, call him what you want.
This morning, it started off with Michael and I waking up to hundreds of DMs, everybody asking us, is Ronaldo to Juventus happening? Reports from Marca all over Spain, Tuttosport, Mediaset, all sources that were not good. We told everybody, guys, chill out. It's not really gonna happen.
Everyone's been saying it's done and stuff, guys. Everyone's been saying announcer. We're waiting off because we see so many accounts announce it. We're waiting off till the more reliable sources say it because we only say it with big accounts. We don't want to throw out our name like that and be like, oh, they're saying this.
We're not gonna quote unreliable sources, and that's what we kept responding to everyone, and that's what we did. We waited until Sky Italia came out with the first news, afternoon our time, which stated that Juventus and Jorge Mendes met when Juve signed Cancelo, and Jorge Mendes told Juventus, listen, Ronaldo is not an impossible option. You can sign him. Juve have been thinking about it. There wasn't anything concrete at the moment. There's still no negotiations at the time. The Sky Italia journalist who said this earlier on in the afternoon said, if I had to bet money, I'd bet that Cristiano would not go to Juventus or it wouldn't happen. Then later on, Gianluca Di Marcio, who's one of the most reliable sources in Italy for Sky Italia, says Juventus are taking this opportunity and possibility of signing Ronaldo very seriously. There are currently no advanced negotiations. He's talking about all the reports from Spain saying that the deal's done. He says, but Jorge Mendes told Juve it's not impossible, and Juve are taking this seriously. A deal would cost them between 100 and 150 million transfer fee to Real Madrid and 30 to 35 million euros every single season for a contract, and they're talking anywhere between 3 to 5 years for the contract for Cristiano Ronaldo. Di Marcio says the money is not a problem for Juventus. He says Agnelli has it ready, but it's down to Juventus if they want to spend that money, if they want to invest 350 million, which is the total deal with salary involved, on Cristiano Ronaldo. And the biggest part, the biggest confirmation for me is Di Marzio saying that Ronaldo is open to joining. He's given his yes for this move. There is so much to comment on.
This would be legendary.
As a Juventus fan, I remember, Mike, weeks ago when Cancelo joined Juve, didn't I tell you Jorge Mendes is there to talk about Ronaldo?
Something a little fishy that Mendes was there.
Mendes would never travel with Cancelo to do this. It's a huge opportunity and also risk for Juventus right now. Opportunity. This could be one of the biggest things to happen in the Serie A since Inter won the treble. There is no player in the world more marketable or who brings more fans than Cristiano Ronaldo does to the league. Instantly, the Serie A will be more watched. Instantly, more money comes to the Serie A. Instantly, people will see the rebirth of the Serie A that's been happening over the years. Juventus, I never doubted the amount of money that they have to make this happen. They've been growing ever since Serie B, ever since the 7 titles in a row to make this happen. And I know that they're strong enough to be able to afford this. But I still think that this is just a push from Jorge Mendes to get a better deal from Real Madrid or from PSG. Right now, Ronaldo's making 21 million euros a season at Real Madrid. Juventus apparently offering 30 to 35 million euros, and Adidas might be in on this deal to help pay for it, whatever, who knows. And I think that he wants to just get above Neymar, get above Messi at 40 million. And I think that Jorge Mendes is using the media to try to get this deal to happen. That's my opinion. But like I said, I do not think this is impossible. I always said that this could happen. And it would be that profile that Juventus are looking for to win a Champions League. But again, I feel like if Juventus are going 350 million euros invested into a player, they would spread that off and try to get the next Ronaldo rather than Ronaldo right now. But that's just my opinion.
But they can make, listen, if Juve would be so smart, they would be helping even the Serie A too. The Serie A, 100%. Juve, they bring this new DNA into Juve, and I think it will make their money back. You know what I mean? Everyone will buy you a Juventus jersey. There will be more eyes on the Serie A. It will grow a huge amount, and I just think it's a win-win. Don't think of it like, oh, it's a lot of money. They're going to make their money back. At the end of the day, if he signs a 3-year contract, that would be incredible. I think they're going to make, the money isn't even an option. It's going to come back, and it's going to bring so much to the league.
See, that's the thing. I don't think that the money is that bad of an, like, I know everybody's talking about the money, and I think 30 to 35 million is crazy amount considering that Juventus, the highest paid player Juventus right now is 7.5 million euros from Gonzalo Higuain. But you have to take into account that Buffon is off the board right now. You know, he was making, I think, 5 to 7 million around that range. And Higuain might be leaving. He might be leaving. If Ronaldo might be leaving. They might finance this deal selling Sturaro and I say we do a Sturaro Ronaldo swap. Also, Matteo Bonetti had commented on this, saying that he has really credible sources that he heard from in Italy that says Cristiano Ronaldo to Juventus is happening. Guys, don't believe it's definitely not done yet. They're saying that Jorge Mendes and Ronaldo are meeting to try to get this done.
Definitely the beginning.
Di Marzio is the best source. I love when you guys DM us and ask us our opinion on it because we are waiting only for the best. And I know Zanetti commented saying that it would be great for the Serie A, and I agree with them. I think that whatever happens right now, it's a huge moment. It's one of those vital tipping. This could be one of the tipping points for the Serie A. For sure. Also, one thing that you have to take into account: if Juventus sign Cristiano Ronaldo, if you're Napoli, if you're Roma, if you're Inter, what goes through your mind?
Wow,
they're
gonna step it up.
You say I gotta do something too, bro. Not to ruin your FFP.
How cool would this be if Ronaldo goes to Juve and Messi like, yo, I wanna do what Maradona did and he goes to Napoli? Oh my God, bro. This is getting me so excited.
That's too much.
I don't want to put my hopes up, but then again, I said the same thing about Bonucci going to. I don't want to. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. This would be amazing.
If you had to give a percentage on what you think the deal can happen right now.
15%.
Yeah, I was gonna say 20%. 15. Just because I think that PSG, Man U, Real Madrid are where, and Juventus are where he's gonna end up. I think Juventus are the only team in Italy that are able to afford a salary for Cristiano Ronaldo.
Unless my boy Comiso comes to Milan, right?
No, bro. Yo, they gotta spend 30 million on a loan from the freaking bank, bro. Let them pay that first. 30 million. That's his salary for 1 year, Ronaldo.
If he goes to any Serie A team, I don't.
Listen, as an anti-Juve fan, don't you see the opportunity?
Who's anti-Juve?
You, Michael Quintaris, you, Milan fan. Don't you see the value in Cristiano Ronaldo coming to the league though?
Like. I would hate anyone against this because it would bring so much awareness to the league. It showed that the Calcio and Serie A is on the rise, and it was like, oh snap! And even the younger generation would be like, oh snap! Yo, Ronaldo's there. It's gonna bring the younger people there.
This is world news.
It's gonna be a boom.
This is it's gonna be a boom.
Put a little sound effect. Boom.
it's funny because Max, who helps us print our shirts, you guys have seen it through the live streams. Even he's been saying he's a Real Madrid fan, a Liverpool fan, and you know he's just like, listen, this would be huge for the Serie A, just because Ronaldo's got that effect to him. You know, when Juventus games are not shown on TV, when Serie A games are not going to be shown on TV, he really mitigates that. Like, he makes it happen. You're going to watch because of that.
We're finally going to see the Juventus versus Sassuolo games, guys. Beware.
It's unbelievable to see the amount of messages I receive from personal friends who don't like the Serie A, message about it saying, whoa, whoa, whoa. What's happening in the league right now?
It's a statement
if a player like Cristiano Ronaldo is even open to coming to the Serie A. And I think that Ronaldo has even said in the past that he was obsessed with the Juventus fans when they applauded him, which I hated. And I think in the past, before joining Manchester United, he was in negotiations with Juventus, and I think he confirmed it. Moji confirmed it. A lot of sources confirmed it. But there are two sides to every story. I do see the value in bringing Cristiano Ronaldo to the league for Juventus in their Champions League, Champions League pursuit, because that's what Juventus need right now.
But even bigger than Serie A.
But even bigger than that, the Serie A. Guys, still, do not get your hopes up. Do not think that this one is happening just because we come out and we say it.
This video got me more excited than I was before, to be honest.
Still think that it's unlikely to happen. Very unlikely to happen. But what is your opinion? Do you think it can happen? If you are a non-Juve fan, do you want this to happen? And if you're a Juve fan, do you want this to happen? I've been a big critic of Cristiano Ronaldo because, listen, if he comes to Juventus, he's got to learn the Juventus way. Enough with the diving, enough with the bitching, because
let's hope it happens.
Cuadrado already takes up too much of that at the club. He does, man. Oh, we're also sad for Colombia. All our Colombian friends today.
That was a close game.
Ridiculous. That was ridiculous. The World Cup's been great. Anyway, don't forget about the sale. Subscribe if you're new to IFTV. Like this video if you did enjoy.
Let us know what you want to see.
We will be back with another video. As always, thank you guys for watching. We'll talk to you soon.
Ciao, guys.